Here's a giant thank you to all my Patreon members. Your support is greatly appreciated. What is up, guys? It is Nova Joe, and I'm back again for some EDF6 content. And in today's video, I wanted to review DLC1. I know in the past I've kind of I've kind of shunned DLC1, not because I think it's bad, but just because I like the stuff in DLC2 so much. I just kept focusing on it, and that wasn't right of me to do because there's a lot of good stuff that you get with DLC1. And so in today's video, we're going to be looking at the independently operated equipment section for the Wing Diver. And what I wanted to do is specifically focus on the special weapons category. And we're going to be looking at the Hyper Blink Ball and the Split Ball ZT today. Now, for the first weapon we're going to take a look at is the Hyper Blink Ball. And it says here, the final Blink Ball upgrade. It has been improved to the maximum level possible in all aspects. The plasma balls fly in a gentle parabola and explode on impact, causing damage over a wide area. It's equipped with an independent energy generator so it doesn't deplete the energy of the aerial unit. Reloading is also possible during an emergency charge. Although not particularly devastating, it can be an excellent sub-weapon when equipping a high-consumption weapon. This is a really nice piece of equipment. One, it's in that category where it has its own energy reserve, so it does not take from the flight pack, which is great because it would just put too much, it would just tax that flight pack too much. So that's one of the great things about this weapon, is it is in that independent operating equipment section where it has its own energy reserve tank. Now, as you can see here, it is 1-star capacity. Obviously, this can be leveled up so you get more shots, but right now it's at a 4. I've got the damage maxed at 1,981.8 points of damage, and it's multiplied times 4 against shields. That is intense to be multiplied that much against shields. So it does almost 2,000 points of damage against the flesh, but it does almost 8,000 points of damage against their armor. That's awesome. The shot speed is 654.9 meters a second with a maxed out range of 196.5. That is awesome. That is excellent range. Currently the blast area is 17 meters, accuracy B+, and it has a charge time of 8 seconds. That is outstanding, especially compared to the Split Ball ZT, which you guys are going to see later. 8 seconds, and that's only at a 5-star, so this can be even better. Alright guys, without further ado, let's go check out the Hyper Blink Ball in action. This is a good piece of equipment to take with you. Alright, now this level has both small and large enemies. So, well, medium enemies. These aren't the Mac Daddy boss monsters, but it does have ants and giant fishmen, so you're going to be able to see just what this can do against small and medium-sized enemies. First off, a 196 meter range. Look at that. Look how far out this thing can go. Watch this. Boom, look at that, and look how fast it flew out and how straight it was. This is an excellent weapon to use against smaller enemies that get into a herd that are sitting there chasing you. As you guys know, when you're playing as the Wing Diver, a lot of times the ants can just keep up with you. Even though you're flying all over, they'll be right underneath of you. And what's great is that you can actually use this weapon to aim down right underneath and clear out the mess. Only takes 8 seconds to recharge, and it recharges using its own energy tank. That is awesome. I am recharged again, ready to fire. Boom. And it doesn't really have much of a drop to it, so you can even do it when you're on the ground. You just gotta be careful because you do not want to hit the ground right in front of you, especially if your armor is less than 1981, which mine is, as you can see here. I am terrible about armor farming, guys. I'm usually like trying to accumulate the weapons and stuff to show you all, and I never armor farm. So, whoop, here we go. Don't want to be caught in that blast radius or I'm toast. Oh, there's another one. Boom. This Hyper Blink Ball is absolutely awesome to use. Unfortunately, the Split Ball ZT, which you'll see later, it leaves a lot to be desired. Alright, here we go. Got some more here. Blast a few more. 8 second. Whoa. Wasn't paying attention. Almost lost it. Oh, come on. I should have turned that off, but I was not paying any attention to my settings earlier, and I left it on. So, whoa, let's move. 2 shots left. Boom. This weapon can save your bacon against the smaller enemies, especially when it does almost 2,000 points of damage to them. And this is on Inferno. Alright. Let's see if I can hit one of those guys. Nah, too far away, But alright, we're going to let that recharge. And watch how fast I can fire this. I can do 8,000 points of damage in just a moment. Alright, let's get close to this guy. He's focusing on me. Alright, he'll be stuck to the ground here for a second. Now watch this. Boom, 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 boom. Whoa, 8,000 points of damage in just a moment. Here it goes. It's reloading again. Whoa, my goodness. So you can dish out a nice little chunk of damage in just a moment with this. It fires very, very fast, and it's already reloaded again. So that's 8,000 points of damage, if you can hit them all, of course. Here he comes. Let's do his belly flop. Hit him again. Alright. Doesn't do a ton. I mean, it's only like 2,000 points, and that's maxed out. But that is still 2,000 points of damage. And being able to hit or be able to hit the target really fast with them means you can dish out a nice little chunk of damage in just a moment. And with almost a 200-meter range, boom, and no damage fall off, it's a nice piece of equipment to use. A nice little piece of independently operated equipment. I don't even know if I'm getting that right. I am trying to. Alright guys, I think you have seen enough of the Hyper Blink Ball. Now, let me show you the Split Ball ZT. The Hyper Blink Ball. Alright, first off we get the Split Ball ZT. It creates numerous small plasma balls to be thrown by hand. The plasma balls will diffuse vertically. It is not connected to the plasma core and is driven by the built-in energy unit. Therefore, it can be used even during an emergency charge so as not to deplete the wing diver's energy. It only takes a short time to reload. Okay, this weapon is, I don't know how to put it. I guess just say mediocre at best. It works pretty well against smaller enemies, ants, spiders, any of your weaker based enemies. It does okay against your medium-sized, bigger enemies, but is honestly, there's a lot better weapons to use in place of this against them. So it's honestly kind of a mediocre weapon to have. Sure, it's nice to have some. Basically, it's basically like little mini grenades that you can throw out and they will explode on contact. It throws out several at once, 8 as you can see here, each one doing 840 points of damage, which obviously, as you can see, is only 5-star and can be leveled up. However, they have a range that is only 43 meters, so they explode. Or let's just say they dissipate. Let's just say it like that. You throw them out and they just kind of poof out of existence at 43 meters. And granted, that can be leveled up too. You can see right now it's just got a short range, but I can pretty much tell you it's probably not going to be that much better. Even if you get 100 meters out of it, that's still not very far of a range. Yeah, it's pretty lackluster. Charge time's 32 seconds. And all the grenades go out in a vertical, straight up and down pattern. So you got to be careful. You can hurt yourself with them. But they are their own little sub-weapon that has its own little energy meter. So, yeah, you get 5 of them to use. So it's not like you throw out 1 and then you have to wait 32 seconds. You can throw out 5 before they have to recharge. However, they're pretty lackluster. Anyway, let's go see the Split Ball ZT in action. Alright, here we go. And I am playing on Inferno. This way you can just see what they do against some Inferno level enemies. And what's good about this level is it has both the small little herd enemies as well as some of the more medium-sized, bigger enemies. And you'll see just how well these work against them. And let's hope with my little 1,034 points of armor I do not get killed. Alright, so hovering above, throw it out. Look at that, nothing. You know why? Because they explode at 43 meters. They're useless at 43, anything beyond 43 meters. So you have to be pretty close to use them. So we get close, throw them out, boom, we got a few ants there. Uh-oh, here they come. Whoa, let's move. Got a few more. All right, here comes some more. Got a few more there, but got to be careful because they got a 32-second recharge, and I'm going to die right here. I'm dead. Whoa, okay, guess maybe not. But they got a 32-second recharge, and you can see they're pretty lackluster. Let's go ahead and get rid of these guys. This high pulse machine gun is pretty nice, but we ain't reviewing that today. Whoa, got one behind me here. Come on, big boy. Let's finish you off. There we go, he's gone. So they are destructive, but they're about useless because the range is so short. But if you do manage to land them within the vicinity of several creatures, you can take out quite a few all at once. So they are good in those regards. Alright, here we go. We got some nice, large, medium-sized fishermen coming in. And you're going to see just what these split ball ZTs can do. Here we go. They do absolutely nothing. Just a miss. There we go. About 6,000 points of damage. All of them hit. Oh, 9,000. I thought, never mind. I should have done the math on these bad boys. There we go. Whoa, let's back up here. Let's back up. So, I mean, if you can hit the enemy, they'll do a good chunk of damage against the big ones. But that's the problem is you got to be so close. Well, let's move out of the way before I get poisoned to death. All right, come on, recharge. That 32 seconds is a long 32 seconds. All right, here we go. Throwing out some more. Gotta be very careful. I was just inside that 43 meter range. That's why I was able to hit him. You gotta be too close. So I mean, it does do a good chunk of damage if they hit, but that's the problem. Is that you gotta be too close to use these things. They don't have a large enough range. Oh goodness. Alright guys, I think I have shown you enough. That is the split ball ZT. A mediocre weapon, does a pretty decent job against the smaller based enemies. Can do a potent chunk of damage to the larger enemies, but you just have to be too close to use it. Now, I don't know what the range is on it completely maxed out, but I can tell you right now at 5 stars, it's not enough range, and it's just too close for comfort. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please comment down below, and if you're new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe. And as always guys, take care. God bless. And keep on gaming. And pick something else. Split ball ZT, just isn't worth your independent operating equipment slot. Later.